Good Friday evening, everyone. This is Tony, and I'm joined here with
Janko.
And we are going to be playing Pokemon Silver. You our journey through all of the Pokemon games.
Well, not all of them.
Well, most of what we can get our hands on. And here we go. So we're hopefully gonna make this right down. No. All right. So there we go. Pick our time. Oh, this is fun.
Your translations don't.
And the translations don't help. Ah,
No.
fuck me. Why? Hold on. I wonder. 6. Haha. Let's try 6. Yes.
Imagine that's 6 in the morning.
If it is, I swear to God, I'd be very disappointed right about now. Fuck. So we're trying to get the time thing figured out here. Because we've been trying to get it set to nighttime, which we don't know if that's fucking possible. But we're going to give it a shot.
Imagine it is nighttime.
I'd be, like, very disappointed. So we're trying to get a few tricks up our sleeves so we're not stuck in the time loop we were stuck in last time. Loop. Haha. Time loop. Well, this has been a fun-filled day, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, it was a golden beginning, a silver time loop, and a
silver
crystal
time
ending.
loop. That would have been a good... You know what? If this ends up being another time loop shit, I am going to rename the episode a Silver Time Loop.
And a crystal ending.
I will personally go back and rename this a Silver Time Loop.
A golden beginning,
God,
a silver
please
time
let this
loop,
be nighttime.
and a crystal ending.
Hold on. Please, God, let this be nighttime. What day of the week is it? It's fucking Sunday. What other day of the week is it going to be, Mom? Is it daylight savings time? Yeah.
No, daylight savings time sets it 2 hours behind.
So then say no. It is a daylight savings time.
Oh, let's just...
I think that's the day of the week. It is a daylight savings time.
No.
So it's not daylight savings time. Fuck no. Are you on fucking crack?
She must have had too much of Oakswood.
There we go. Yes, it's nighttime. Woo!
You know, if I said yes to daylight savings time, it would still be daytime.
No! Thank God. It's nighttime. We don't have to worry about anything. Good. Thank God.
I know the middle one's Totodile, that's all I know.
So you want Chikorita, though. Because you're going to test out your theory on Flash.
Actually, now thinking about it, that makes more sense. The Pokeballs are in the same selection in every game.
Well, yeah.
Fire...
These are essentially the same games. The only thing that's different about them is...
Fire, water, and... starters and Pokemon in the
Yeah.
Pokedex. It's the only difference.
Fuck.
This man just does not stop talking.
You have found the almighty egg, just like I had predicted you would. It's that fucking joke from Scott Falco. You have found it. Something like that where he shows him the egg. What is the joke? I'm trying to remember. You have found the almighty egg. Have you located the Chaos Emeralds yet?
That's the wrong button. No.
We gotta get it.
But I don't have any Pokeballs yet.
So we gotta run to the shop. Oh, and there he is.
So I have to do this in a minimum of 4 hours.
Yes, you got 4 hours to complete this.
I have a minimum of 4 hours to catch a Hoot.
So we gotta get some Pokeballs, come back, capture the fucker. It's a rat.
Or I have a chance of catching a rat.
And a bat. And a Zoomat.
Actually, I don't think you can catch Zubats in Route 1. If you did, I think that'd be too overpowered.
All I know is you need to look for a Poke Shop.
Man, I like some of the later games where they just decided, you know what? Throw the Poke Shop with the Pokemart. That saves up more space for.
Eventually, I just see it as you're gonna just like pull up a little menu and be like, "Would you like to buy your items?" The Poke Shop has sent your items digitally to your bag. Wait, how does that work?
Technically, that's kind of how it works in Gen 7.
It's another hoot.
You buy Pokeballs and they're just like, did I hear?
Then you're. It's like people run behind you and start shoving shit in your bag. It's like fucking Amazon 3.0.
Amazon same day delivery at 11:59.
Are you fucking mad? This is a fucking great Odd Ones Out joke.
Are you fucking mad?
Oh, fuck. I showed you the, I was showing you last night, the Donkey Kong cartoon from the 80s? And you were like, what is this?
It hurt my brain. It hurt my brain.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
What was the episode I was showing you? The one with Stanley? I'm like, here it is, folks. Stanley's only animated appearance.
The one with Stanley.
And how his design looks so fucking odd from the actual Donkey Kong universe they set up in the show. Because...
Hopefully that's Pokeballs. I should set up a bag system though so I can know where they are.
No, that's
again, I keep going to the phone. That's not the Pokeball.
Go back.
Pokeballs are in this pouch.
I think they're the ones that are 100. Yeah, there you go.
How do you know they're
Because Pokeballs are usually the cheapest items in the goddamn shop.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, usually they are.
They're 200, aren't they?
We're gonna be like buying everything.
Potions are 100. From what I remember.
Shouldn't have spent all the money.
No, I should not.
I wonder if you could sell back the items.
You can. You can sell items. Not buy.
Just sell back everything. I don't want this. I just wanted Pokeballs.
Oh. I just realized I sell it back for half the price.
Could be worse. What a great way to kick off our episode.
Just completely.
Here we are, fucking nighttime, and we're selling off everything. Alright, so we gotta assume it's those. Just get like 1,200 worth. Yeah. We'll see what that does. If that's not
Hopefully
it, I swear to God.
Because I don't want to
sell them back and go, oh, God. Maybe they are.
No, they don't. I forget if they sell them this early.
Are you literally saying we might be fucked?
I don't know. No, I don't know if they sell them this early in the game. Like, before you go to the...
Well, how did we get them last time? Didn't someone give them to us?
I know my mission.
Yeah.
I now know my mission.
So, didn't we have to grab something and then come back and we got Pokeballs? Remember, we only got 4 in-game hours on this.
Actually,
yeah,
it's 4 real life hours.
Like within the game, it's 4 hours, which is based. I think it's based on life.
So, we have enough time for this.
We hope we should. If we just don't fuck around that much.
That was like half an hour in the Poke Shop.
You wasted 2 hours in the Poke Shop. Fuck! All I wanted was a Slurpee.
All I wanted was a Slurpee.
And some Slim Jims.
All I wanted was my Slurpee and my breakfast sandwich and...
Did you ever hear about like Mega Man's failed 7-Eleven tie-in they were going to do for Mega Man Battle Network? There was like models within the game set up for like the 7-Eleven.
Oh look, the Pokemon Hunter has a bronze statue of Professor Oak sitting in his lab.
May I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Oh wait, no, it's not a bronze statue.
It's Professor Oak. Why, hello there. Yes, I've gotten a tan.
Man, I have not. Wait, did you go see your brother on a wolf?
Yep.
Okay.
I remember that, and I was like, what the fuck kind of a twist is this?
Spoilers
shit?
to the anime if you haven't seen it, but...
Oak has a brother.
Oak has a brother or a cousin, whatever it is.
It's my nephew. Wait. That implies several things. It's my long-lost son. How old do you really think I am? I don't know, 50? Joke's on you, I'm actually 80. He pulls off a mask and it's like more wrinkles. It's like, Back to the Future 2. When Doc pulls off the rejuvenation mask. He's like, Marty, they added like 50 years to my life. Did you ever see that part of the movie?
I think I have if I've watched the movie.
It's in the alleyway. It's when they first show up to the future. Doc like rips off the old face and he reveals like, I've been rejuvenated, Marty. Doctors gave me an extra 50 years to my life.
They like putting bronze statues all over the place.
I'm not here to fight you, dickhead. I need to get
Pokeballs. I only have like 4 hours to do this.
No, we're gonna fight.
I mean, I think it's... You have to lose first battle unless you...
Wow, this game is so advanced. I wonder what it'll be like in 23 years.
I think you either have to get really lucky or you failed the first battle against the rival.
Chikorita throws a leaf. It was ineffective.
I mean, it's a Cyndaquil. How am I not burning from touching it? It has fire literally coming out of its back. How is Chikorita not burning from touching it?
Do you want to talk about the prank you pulled on Mom with the fondant today?
That was the longest I ever had to wait to do one of those.
It was the best, though. It was the best, though, because I remember you showed me first, and I'm like, oh, come on, man.
I got you twice.
No, shut up.
No, I got you twice. One when it was still in development, and one when it was finished.
And I got you back with one of these.
And I was about to get you back with one of these.
Actually, I think I did use my middle finger when I showed you the first time. Alright, so we got through all that.
So now I need to go talk to Birch again.
Show him the egg. Get your ass...
Wait, egg? I have an egg?
Yeah, that's what he gives you, is an egg.
I've never gotten an egg, fucker.
Well, you get something from him. You tell him we'll be right back. What's your favorite food? Milk steak. What the fuck is milk steak? I actually had to look that one up, actually.
Almost all of NSP's songs are a nice prime ribeye steak boiled in orange juice. Boiling in a hot pot of orange juice.
What are you talking about?
Almost all of NSP's music is just a nice rib-eye steak boiled in a hot pot of orange juice.
All I was going to say was milk steak is essentially something that does exist.
Yes.
It's just people boiling steak in milk. That is like the weirdest thing I had ever heard. But coming from Charlie,
Juice
in Always Sunny, it makes sense.
Milk steak.
And he likes it on the side. He likes jelly beans on the side with that. Look at me finding a funny image. Someone doing like a hot pocket milk steak with jelly beans. The Charlie Kelly edition.
Oh my god.
Fucking Always Sunny, man. I love that shit.
Speaking of those spoofs of brands, there is one that's like tapeworm eclairs.
Oh.
And cement flavored Pop-Tarts.
There was one someone did one time, like water flavored Pop-Tarts.
Oh yes, water flavored Pop-Tarts are the best.
I remember seeing that at work, like in my Twitter feed. I'm like, oh, that's funny. And supposedly it got like retweeted out to fucking Pop-Tarts USA. Pop-Tarts was like, that's a suggestion we'll have to hold on to. Water flavored Pop-Tarts. Like, how do you
make water flavored Pop-Tarts?
Did you get Pokeballs or?
Let's check. I forgot I have a Pokemon now. Yes, I did.
Okay, good. So we got enough balls.
He gave me 5 balls.
Let's look for who get this shit over with. Are you it? Yes.
Look at that.
Look at that. We got a hoo. We want money. Don't kill it.
It's level 2 with a tackle. You think I'm gonna kill it?
I worry sometimes, Janko. You know that.
A level 2 with a tackle.
Okay, I think you got enough to...
Can't touch this dude.
The fuck was I gonna say? This is something, since we were on the subject of parody flavors and parody brands shit and all that. Oh man, it was making me think of when I was a kid. There was this company, Topps used to make these stickers and like baseball cards. They were called like wacky packages. Did you ever hear of them?
Wacky packages.
Mm-hmm. It was a it was something, I'm trying to remember if it was Topps or if it was Fleet. I think it was Topps. What it essentially was like collectible stickers you would get.
Oh god.
That would have like parody versions of actual food. So instead of like sun-kissed, it'd be like skunk-kissed.
Skunk-kissed?
Yeah, something like that. Or, like instead of, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. Like, I think instead of like Captain Crunch, it'd be like Captain like Fuzz or something like that. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I've actually come across those. Our one of our classmates used to have like a whole stack of them. Like instead of like Reese's, it was like Reese, something like that. I'm trying to remember these off the top.
And the creator of Reese's actually had Reese in his name.
Well, the thing was like because they were parodies, they didn't have to ask restaurants, toys and games. So instead of like
McDonald's.
Huh?
McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. They could be like anything like that. I don't know if they still make them. I think they do.
Taco Hut.
I think they still make them. I'm not 100% sure though, because I know it's really hard to come across them now.
Taco Hut.
Crap, it kind of reminds me of that.
Taco Hut.
Taco Hut. I think there'd be stuff like
Top parts.
Huh? Poopsie roll would be like Poopsie roll. Poopsie roll. This is awkward.
Chocolate flavored Peeps.
You want to grab like a bunch of foods. Why aren't you learning this? But anyway, that's like the shit I remember. What the fuck was I getting at? I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't remember what else. You had to look up the pronunciation while we were at a zoo.
Man, macaques are really hard.
And I'm just like, I swear to God it's macaques. It's like, no, it's
macaques.
Like, no, it's macaques.
No, it's macaques.
That's what he kept saying. I'm like, alright, look this one up, we got the chance. And he did, and he's like, listen, macaque. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, come on. Fuck. Learned something today. My package is not going to arrive until sometime near the end of the month. Digital eShop points until fucking late July, early August at the latest, mid-July at the earliest. I don't know why I said that, but it's strange. Let me turn off the fan here. Cool ourselves down.
Maybe a good idea.
Yeah. So, we're back from that conversation. Some conversation about Namco Collection, man. Come on. Yeah. That's lovely.
I did not plan for that.
Well, I mean, of course you didn't plan for that, but no one does.
I'm about to start talking and all of a sudden a burp came out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any fun stories I could talk about. I could talk about prank night my senior year.
Oh, great.
I don't remember if I told this story or not.
Didn't you plan to, like, have UNCUT playing somewhere?
Oh, yeah, so let me get into this, and hopefully this will fill up a lot of time. So, essentially, it was prank night at school, and we were all separated and were in separate groups to come up with ideas for pranks for the teachers. And we were given 2 rules. We couldn't prank this teacher, who was in the middle of a sex scandal investigation, and we couldn't prank this teacher because he requested it. I'm not giving names because names are not important.
I think I can understand one of them.
Well, the thing that happened was over that school year, the first half at least. Sorry, I'm burping. Must be the chicken. Our principal got caught sleeping with one of the teachers by one of the janitors. One of the janitors caught the teacher and the principal making out and fucking on the desk. So, he resigned, and note folks, I'm actually doing air quotes when I say resign. Resigned. Or he essentially was fired, but they didn't say he was fired. And the teacher got to keep her job. Interestingly enough. So, anywho, prank night, yeah. So we were all separated into groups. We all had various ideas of what we were going to do. We knew the 2 rules we had. We couldn't mess with this one and the other one. Fine enough. So we're thinking of all these ideas and like what we can do, and me and my best friend / cousin AJ, we're just sitting there going, I think we got a good idea for what to do for our AV teacher. We're gonna barricade the room. And when I say barricade, I mean literally barricade it. We're gonna barricade the room. And what we're going to do is we're gonna barricade it with, like, I think I don't want to give names. Meat. I guess I'll call her Meat Sack. Well, okay, no, I can't call her that. That's fucking disgusting and it's inappropriate. We'll call her Mrs. M. Mrs. M has a piano in her classroom. So I figured,
and it's still sitting there.
The best thing to do would be to take this piano and essentially push it into the AV classroom. And what we did is, well, we had to devise this plan up of essentially, okay, how are we going to pull this off? Because we need X, Y, and Z to work. X factor was we need this 9-hour video playing at exactly midnight. So that way it'll last until 9 a.m. when the teachers come in. 8, 9 a.m. B, if we're going to barricade ourselves, barricade someone in the room, who's it going to be? And C, how are they going to escape? Well, luckily, the school is 1 floor. So, we don't have to worry about height. Because, trust me, that would have been a fucking bitch trying to go, well, we're on the 2nd floor, and if I jump, I'm going to break my legs. So, the idea I had was, alright, we're going to do Nyan Cat. I think we found like a 9-10 hour version of Nyan Cat. And what we're going to do is, I will stay behind because I live the closest to the school, which is literally like right next door.
Like a mile.
No.
Half a mile.
like, not even a half a mile, not even a quarter of a mile. It's just right there. You take like 15 steps and boom, you're at the school.
That's an exaggeration.
It's fact, though, because there's only like 2 houses between us and the school. 2 houses.
I had to fact check you on that.
Yeah, because you know we got the next door neighbors with their garage, and then there's one more. Huh?
Technically, the building next to them.
It is. Well, it is a garage, though.
It is a garage, but it's not their garage.
It was actually going to be an insurance company. And
Wasn't it going to be fire and water insurance?
It was fire, water, insurance, and stuff.
I remember because that's still laminated on the...
Yeah.
Frosted on the glass door.
Yeah. But anyway, so 2 doors down from us is the school. So, and we could get to the school from the backyard. Like, all we have to do is hop a fence, and we're back there. And we're like, oh yeah, we're at the schoolyard.
You said it's 2 doors down. Technically, it's 3 doors down.
Technically...
Because of the 2 houses in the garage. Technically, it's 3 doors down.
3 doors down. Alright, can I continue?
Continue.
So I'm like, alright, I'll stay behind. And so we pushed all this stuff in here, we made the barricade. My teammates and my friends said goodbye. Said their goodbyes. I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If I can make it. So I sat there, I'm waiting for midnight, and midnight comes, I hit the button, I ran over to the projection little table thing we have that we pulled from Karsten's. We couldn't mess with this place, but that didn't mean we couldn't take stuff. Well, they don't know.
Yes.
Mr. K. Let's rename that. Mr. K. Hey, Mr. K.
Every kiss begins with
K. So, ran over to his little projection booth thing, went underneath because I knew that's where he hid all of his posters from 6th grade, 5th and 6th grade. I went over and I stole a Bart Simpson poster and I ran off. I don't think I ever told that to anyone at the school that I know, but they're not going to watch this.
You know, Mr. K sees the notifications from the phone.
But I don't think he watches this.
Imagine he posts one of our videos on the projectors for the first day of school. Imagine he posted this one on the projector for the first day.
If you want to recommend it to him, go right ahead. Hey, we're going to watch Silver Sidekicks.
No, he's going to know that he's...
I don't think he actually gives a fuck, 'cause I think I remember running into him a while later, and I may have like offhandedly mentioned it or something, like, "Hey, I took something from you."
I don't ever think he found out what it was.
But I took. So he had a Simpsons poster, and I remember this from 5th grade. It's laminated and all this shit. And I'm like, "Oh, it's so cool."
And you still have it?
I actually do. Yeah, I still have it. It's sitting in the closet.
You want me to take a picture of it?
No.
No. Hey, I remember this.
I actually don't remember where it is in the closet. It's somewhere in the closet, but I don't remember where. But anyway, I just remember it was so cool, and I thought, like, man, if it gets to the end of the year, I'm gonna like ask him. This is when I was like in 5th grade. I was like, I'm gonna ask him for that poster.
You never get around to it.
No, I did ask him. He's like, no, I'm gonna hold on to it for the next year's class. I'm like, all right, sure. Come to find out, he eventually got rid of it and put it in on the projector booth. Because underneath was like all the posters that he had from his 5th, 6th grade classroom and stuff.
I don't know if he still has the posters.
They should all still be on that projector.
I know he's got all the Got Milk posters.
Well, of course. But he also had like a Cars one.
Oh yeah.
I remember he had a Cars one. I thought about it for a second about grabbing it for you, and taking it with me as well. But I'm like,
You want to know something I would do?
One poster is already bad. 2 would be horrible.
You want to know what I would technically do?
What?
If we got to mess with his room?
What?
I would probably take down all his old newspapers, sniffing, sitting around there, bring him home with the 9/11 poster that he has, and just wait for him to notice.
I thought what I was gonna say you should do is just like replace all of it and pull like a giant like pin board and just start pinning all the like newspaper clippings, but have like red rope, wrapping everything up to the 9/11 poster.
Technically, that would work. Like a
and then just like start like taking like random cutouts of him you find online and start posting them everywhere.
Like a Pepe Sylvia cutout. Just.
He's like, I have to, and then just like try to like write in his like handwriting like me as a suspect ?
Like, what if we had break the day before, but the school was still open for anyone who wanted to plan a 2-day prank? But
they don't plan it 2 days though, because the principal. What the principal does is they leave the door unlocked and they say, "All right, come in. You got from this time to this time. The janitor's gonna be nice enough to let you come in." They left the lights on for you. Anywho, what I remember was I grabbed the poster. I got to the.
Dude, they have school day of the prank.
Yeah, the day of. But the students come back at like night.
Oh, fudge. Then that wouldn't work. I was gonna steal the things the night before.
No, what
keep them there for the day.
No. Here's what you would do. You would buy a big, one of those like cork boards.
Yeah, I was gonna take the posters and the newspaper clipping the day before.
No, what I'm
set it all up at home and then put the pinboard.
Can I finish, please? Because I got the idea here. You take the cork board. You know, you get the one with like the frame and shit. You take that. You bring it with you. You take all the posters and stuff down and all the clippings, and that's when you start setting it up inside the classroom that night. And you start like you grab like buy red yarn and you start like red yarning everything
on the projector as well.
What? On the projector?
Like have magnets on the side, like long magnets. You just put it on the board and then pin up everything on the projector.
I was about to say, what if you took like more newspaper clippings you cut out and put them on the projector and stuff and start putting yarn around that and say like he's had a lot of time on his hands.
He takes this all off in the morning and puts it back on at night before he leaves.
And then like the other teachers in there was like fucking suspects.
Like in the middle of the board, suspects. The biggest picture is him. And then the rest of the teachers and the principal are circling around.
And then like a little post-it note next to it, me? ?
I can't perfect his handwriting though. I think he writes in cursive a lot though.
Oh god. No, what you do is you just have him write me. Just say like, hey, could you write me on a post-it note? Why? I don't know, I just want something random I could put on my folder. Can
you write me in the question mark on a post-it?
No, you add the question mark, because I don't think he's gonna fucking notice a question mark being different. I've seen the way this man writes.
That would be evil.
It is, but it's funny. I'm ashamed that I'm not back in high school. I can be doing this shit.
Like
me ?
Wouldn't it be a long-term investment?
What?
Having him write it on a post-it note for like the beginning of his class, the first year you have his class, keeping that post-it note with you
the whole time.
And every time the post-it note stops getting sticky, you write it over.
Like you trace it.
You trace it over. So it's.
I just thought of a better thing you could do instead.
What?
Pepe Sylvia. Just kind of do a Pepe Sylvia kind of thing with him, like, who is this man? This man looks exactly like me, but yet he's not me. This name keeps coming into me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia.
What if we have the original idea, but once in a while you just pop up on the whiteboard or something, a big letter of Pepe Sylvia. just
No, there you go. That's like the final answer he concludes to is Pepe Sylvia.
That is the final answer, as it concludes to Pepe Sylvia.
So the true culprit is the final attacks for Pepe Sylvia. It wasn't me to begin with. No, you're right. Me ? And then you immediately like have it like slashed in red, or like a red marker. Like he immediately cut himself out of the suspect's pool.
And then you have all the principal and the teachers and the janitors and
stuff. You can put like former people in there too, like people who were formerly,
or people from places working in post.
Fictional characters. Yogi Bear's a suspect. This is so wrong. I don't know why we're still talking about
Hagrid
this.
from Harry Potter's suspect.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, this would be a very long-term investment. You have to, like, save up newspaper for a year to do that.
No, you just, like, buy up, like, maybe a month's worth of Presqu'île Advance.
No, buy up all the newspapers in the gas station every day.
Yeah, you just buy one of each newspaper.
Oh wait,
for a
never
week.
mind. Dad has a whole box of newspapers.
Oh, that's perfect.
No, like, in the bar, like the now workshop, used to be bar, he has this whole big cardboard box filled with old newspapers that he lights once a year for winter fires.
Yeah.
I just ask him if I can borrow them.
Well, you're gonna borrow them, in a sense, you're just gonna cut parts out of it, and you start at, like, movie theater showings, like, I'm gonna go see JFK.
I'm gonna imagine I find a copy of the ticket that Lincoln...
I don't think they had tickets back then.
Like, I find a copy of a ticket for Ford Theater and make it look like it was from Lincoln's time and just...
No, okay, wait. Why are you putting this back to Lincoln, though? No, you find a
bunch of things from different presidents.
You find a picture of, like, the theater, like, Lee Harvey Oswald went to.
You just find pictures of different things.
Random things.
Random things.
Tree? Question mark. Tree responsible for fuel?
I mean, technically.
Okay, we need to stop. This is awful.
Why don't make it even worse?
What?
As if somehow it all equaled to Pepe Sylvia, and then somehow it was not Pepe Sylvia. He was just a culprit.
Pepe Sylvia.
Helping with it.
Pepe Sylvia plus friends. Friends, question mark. And then immediately pointed back to the board.
Just have...
fucking looped himself back in.
Immediately go from Pepe Sylvia. Have all the culprits in the middle of the board, right?
Yeah.
Immediately go from Pepe Sylvia. Have pins all around the people. And just wrap it around all of them. That would be perfect.
Okay,
I think
anyway,
we're done playing that.
To finish up the fucking Nyan Cat story, god damn
That's only
it.
one of the pranks you did, right?
Well, that was the main one I was in charge with.
Wait, didn't Mrs. N, kind of get pranked with you moving her piano?
Kind of, yeah.
Did you have to escape through the window?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So I had to open the window at like midnight. I turned on the thing, I grabbed the poster, I hopped on the window. I hopped on the windowsill, and I had to hop out. So this is at like midnight, 12:30 in the morning.
Oh god, that... Were you wearing black as well?
I think I was wearing my red jacket. Yeah, maybe a black shirt. And khakis.
Okay, was this anywhere viewable to the road?
Yes. Well, you know where the classroom is. You know where that classroom is. It's right across from woodshop. Like, you got woodshop, and then you go a little bit down the hall, and there's that one room by the exit.
Oh god, anyone driving on the road the night when you were climbing out of the window must have seen that so suspicious. With a poster in your hand.
Well, I rolled up the poster, and I was like... I'm like running away. Gotta get home. I immediately got in, I shut the door, I ran into my room, I threw the poster in the closet, and that was it. I went to bed, and I woke up the next morning, and we went in. And what I remember is, we went to the teacher we pranked, and we're just gonna call her Miss P. And I just said, so, did you enjoy your prank? She's like, what prank? Nothing happened. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, there's like nothing. Like, my door was barricaded. Was that what you were doing? And we're like, me and my cousin were like, no, we had more than we had Nyan Cat playing for like 10 hours straight. She's like, well, I must have not have heard it. Or no, wait, I didn't hear it from her. I heard it from my ex-girlfriend. Because I remember running into her as we were walking to the hall for assembly. And she was like, yeah, what'd you guys do to the teacher? I'm like, we barricaded the doors and we're playing Nyan Cat for like 10 hours. She's like, yeah, she walked in there and she didn't hear anything. And we're like, okay, and we're thinking, what the fuck did we do wrong last night? And the answer was pretty simple. We forgot to shut off the screensaver. Which is funny. Like, we didn't extend the time on the screensaver or we didn't shut it off. Which I realized, like, part 2 of that issue would have been...
Yeah.
Burning. The screen burned in with Cat for the rest of his life.
That would have been evil.
That would have been evil.
That would have been a long time prank.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
Unless they had the time to, like, change it and replace it.
I don't think so. I did remember we talked to her though, and she's like, "Yeah, you that didn't work at all. Like, I was upset about the barricade, yes, but not about the."
Did she get in eventually?
Well, we told her what we had planned, and she's like, "Oh," and she had a good laugh about it. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what we had planned, and I guess it didn't work. It backfired on us."
Did she get in eventually?
Yeah.
To the room?
Yeah, they moved the piano. She's like, it took us about 20 minutes to move the piano out of the classroom.
You can't open the door if it's barricaded.
She's like, we had to have students jump in through the window.
That's exactly how you got out.
Oh, that's how I got out. They had to get in that way.
You didn't... I bet you...
Well, we did that, and then we also, like, moved shelves from the classrooms in there. We created, like, a 3-layer barricade. So it was like a piano, shelves, the fucking projectors from each classroom.
Imagine moving all the bookshelves from the library into that classroom.
I don't think we got them from the library. I think we took them from either Mrs. M or Mrs. B's classroom.
Imagine taking all the tables from the computer lab.
I don't think we had anything planned. Computer lab was not our area. Which, if it was, we would have done something like never gonna give you up like fucking ritual people. But we didn't.
No, I would have done Dancing Kirby, Dancing in Mr. Blue Sky over and over.
That would have been something. I remember the one year, it wasn't us, but was it the year before or the year before that? What they had done for a senior prank was they got all the students by lubricating the locker doors with KY jelly.
So none of them could open their locker.
No one could open their lockers. And the other year, someone like zip-tied all of them together. They got like a really long zip tie.
Didn't one year they senior pranked the teachers on the high school side by moving all the chairs into the lobby?
Yes.
Stacking them?
Yes, I remember that. Because I remember they moved the teacher's lounge right to the big empty area next to the classroom that we were working on years later. And I remember like, so this is what the teacher's lounge looks like. Okay. And we're like walking around it and shit. I remember the one year they took all the books from every classroom and stacked them up like a tower.
Tony?
Yes.
Did they Ghostbuster it? The Ghostbusters one, the books?
No.
Neatly stack them?
Yeah, they neatly stacked them. They neatly stacked them, I think, into the letter. I don't remember if it was the number 10 or if it was the number 12.
Imagine they somehow hid remote flying, like motion sensor flying books in the bookshelves in Mishap's room.
No, they wouldn't.
Like M's room?
Yeah.
Imagine they could have.
I'm trying to think of what else happened. I remember the one year, I guess, someone brought in, like, hay bales.
No.
And locked all the doors.
One year, someone brought in a donkey.
Yeah, you were telling me that one. And that's why they ended senior pranks.
I think that's the reason they did. But if they... I would totally sneak back in Kay's room after.
But I think I don't remember if...
I think they brought it back for Megan's year, though.
It had to have been fucking when I was in 8th grade. They did, for senior prank day, they did, hay bales in front of all the doors.
Barricaded the door shut. How
Barricaded the doors shut with hay bales.
How did they get out? Windows?
They left one door... Yeah, windows. I was about to say, they left all the doors, you know. But no, windows, you're right. Oh, man.
Man, I'm gonna be so sad if my class doesn't get to do senior prank.
All I can remember is the fucking aftermath of that shit, too. Because it was the assembly day, and what I remember was... We're all sitting there in assembly, and I think that was when my hair was, like, really long. Do you remember that? Like, it was long enough that they were able to ponytail it. So I had to wear, like, a mini ponytail in the back of my head.
Imagine we somehow switched files on someone's computer for senior prank? Like, they gave us access to the teacher's computers and you saw us switch files on one of them?
If I was back now, other than that one prank we just discussed, I would have probably done something like change the language on all the computers to random languages.
Change the language to Pig Latin.
Or, like, change all the fonts to, like, Pokemon fonts.
Oh, God.
Like, what's the name of that one fucking Pokemon? Unknown?
Oh, with all the, random signs.
Yeah. Well,
why not Wingdings? Why not Wingdings?
Actually, Pokemon has their own language now in the anime.
What?
Yeah. There's actually a font that has nothing but Pokemon. It's a font that says Pokemon language.
Imagine you somehow were able to change, physically, every word on a computer with just random Pokemon noises. Like...
Change all the sounds?
No.
You click open something, what the fuck?
No, like, you just somehow change all the words on the computer so that when they try and read it, it's just random Pokemon noises.
Yeah.
Like, just to, like, change everything to Pokemon chants and their names. That would be evil as hell. They'd have to find a way to translate it.
Or find a way to kick in the intercom at, like, 12 o'clock to play nothing but Weird Al for 3 hours.
Find a way to kick in the intercom to play something and lock the intercom.
I can't stop the intercom. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I lost on Jeopardy.
Bang. Oh, man. Al did he does these, like, polka renditions of, like, hit songs from the time. And one of the ones he did was Bullets with Butterfly Wings. Where he went, despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my
rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
He also doing, like, she's my cherry pie, such a cold rainbow water, sweet surprise. Looks so good, makes a grown man cry.
There's one song that'd be perfect to play in the intercom.
What?
You got debated.
You got
debated. You got and just lock the intercom room, barricade it somehow, and make sure
the intercoms are done through the office.
Yeah, barricade the office.
I think the office was also off limits because of the fucking permanent records. Permanent records being in there for everyone.
Oh, so you could just, like, take a permanent record and change it.
Oh, man, okay, so, since we're on the subject of permanent records and you mentioned that, there's a, funny story that Matt Groening often likes to tell in the audio commentaries for The Simpsons. And he says this is, like, the inspiration for Nelson. He said, there was once a kid in his class that got in trouble so often he was sent to the principal's office almost every day. And what he would do is, while no one was looking, he would sneak into the filing cabinets and pull everyone's permanent records out. And for a quarter a page, he would rip out a page of the permanent records and tear it up and burn it and stuff. So it wouldn't be permanent anymore.
I can think of 2 9th graders now
That constantly get in trouble.
No.
That could probably pull something like that off.
That has something on their permanent record for, like, jobs or prison or something.
Well, I know. I think our buddy Shane, he had, I think he has arson in his permanent record now.
Arson?
Oh, I never told you that story, did I? So this was years ago. This would have been... God, thinking about it, I was in... Fuck, we were maybe in... Yeah, it would have been about 8th grade. So this would have been about... I'll pin it at around maybe 11 years ago. So 11 years ago, my good old buddy Shane, his possible good old friend Shane, neighbor Shane,
Not
anymore, but former neighbor, this was like a year that was like just totally shitty for him. For like some other reason, he kept getting in trouble. Whether it was like, I don't remember if it was like caught with drugs or like something like that. I might be wrong on this. But I remember the one story that sticks out vividly in my mind about him. Well, other than another one, which I would be really enjoyingly loving to tell, but I'm not going to, because of the sanctity of my friendship with his accomplice, who is also my best friend. So I'm not going to tell that one. But the one story I remember is, supposedly one night, he and a couple of his friends were walking through the nature trail back behind the school. And I guess one of them, I don't know who exactly, set off a match in in a certain area of the nature trail.
You know, in that nature trail, it's filled with birch, oak, and maple.
Yep.
And cedar.
Yeah. But the thing is, I guess, so one of them set off the match, and everyone else ran except for Shane. And when the fire department and police came, I believe it was Shane that got in trouble. I might be misremembering this, but
he was the one caught.
This is what I remember hearing. He was the one who was caught. And I believe he was sent... I don't think he was given juvie, but I think he had, like, community service. And he got suspended from school for...
What year was that?
Like 2010? 09, 10, somewhere right around there.
This would have been 2.
Yeah.
This would have been 2.
But what I just remember was, like, supposedly, it's like, we heard it all through the grapevine, because, yeah, we don't talk to Shane that often. And,
I mean, it's kind of hard not to hear things from people when posing in such a small town.
Exactly, and everyone knows everything.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. But what I just remember was, we heard about that, and we were like, well, that explains why he's not here, and we're probably not going to see him for a few weeks.
I remember
community service, and he got suspended.
I remember Mr. K telling us about where he was during 9/11.
Maybe that's why he kept the poster.
Because he said he was walking down the hall after lunch, getting ready to teach a class, and it happened, and he stopped the class and turned on the TV.
Well, we had the same thing. We were kindergartners. I was a kindergartner when 9/11 happened.
Oh.
So.
And you watched it on TV?
I believe our teacher put it on. Yeah. Either that or they sent us.
Traumatizing for a kid.
Well, either that or it was either that or maybe my memory's a little fuzzy, but it was either that or they might have sent us home early out of fear of what was going to happen next. And we ended up going to...
Wasn't the president at the time sitting in his school reading a book?
Yeah, it was W. But it was either that or they might have sent us home early, and we found out through the TV at home. Because I remember, like, Mom saying that she was with Megan. She was taking care of Megan when she was watching TV and they were showing all that. So they might have sent us home early. I might have seen it that way. It was either that or they did show it on the TV and traumatized a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds for the next 20 years.
Oh, no, don't worry. I mean, it's worse than what happened my kindergarten year, but still...
Story?
They sent us into our little cubby area until the kid in the room got eradicated out of the room.
Would you like to explain the story?
Yes.
I feel like you're kind of giving us a hint and not exactly explaining it.
For some reason, Dylan had his shoes on the wrong feet. He wasn't the brightest kid in the box in kindergarten, but...
Not really anyone is. I mean, I remember being impressed by a green limousine that said taxi on the side of it. It was a Hot Wheel. It was awesome. It was my favorite Hot Wheel when I was 5.
But he decided, you know what? I'll keep my shoes on backwards for the whole day. And
I'll keep my shoes on backwards,
he ended up around period 5, 4, tripping and hitting his head on the corner of the table.
Oh! I think I remember this now. I remember hearing about this.
And the rusher, well, Mrs. D, noticed it, and she sent us all to our cubbies. But I wasn't a wimp, so I secretly peeked in my coat and washed it. But yeah.
You look at it and you're just like, Huh, so that's what's inside our heads.
That was a minimum hour, maximum hour and a half. Somewhere around there.
Alright, so you're trying to compare a national tragedy to a kid accidentally putting on his shoes backwards and tripping and hitting his head on the desk.
It's not as bad.
It's not as bad, but you still thought it was appropriate to compare.
A little. You got more traumatized. I was interested.
Well, like I said, my memory's a little fuzzy because this was over 20 years ago.
Again, I was interested in what was inside his noggin. It probably wasn't much. And I mean, it's even less now. I know that because later, he didn't. I didn't see it, but he told me he swallowed a penny.
Janko, I did the same thing.
I didn't.
I did the same thing.
I stuck connects in my ears.
When I was like 7, I swallowed a penny by accident.
I stuck connects in my ears.
I remember like fucking freaking out going, oh my god, I swallowed a penny. Mom, we gotta go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, Dylan drank piss.
We sticked our head in a car full of bleach.
Oh god.
Like a little toy car that we had, like, those Power Wheels. We filled up the, like, little passenger seat area with water and bleach, and we just, like, dipped our head in it. I remember that because we were like fucking maybe 7, 8, me and Nathan.
And you were high.
No, we weren't high. We were just young kids fucking being...
So that explains why Nathan offered Dylan Mountain Dew. Did you get the joke?
I got the
joke.
joke.
Piss out of a Mountain Dew bottle.
No, so I just remember like when we got out of it, what happened was like he ended up with some blonde streaks in his hair, and I ended up with brown in my hair.
Wait, he had black hair?
I had blonde hair, like I was completely like silver blonde.
Oh wow!
But like after that, like my hair like got more brown.
So bleach can have hair altering abilities.
I guess we didn't know any better. We might have been. It might have been just us kids being like, haha, we're stupid. No, but like his hair, like he went from like brown to like somewhat blondish. It was freaky.
You mean the yo-yo master?
The yo-yo master.
Because all he wanted for his birthday was usually a yo-yo.
Oh, that was right.
Remember that?
That's all he wanted. That was one Christmas and his birthday. He's like, all I want is yo-yos. It's like, Nathan, do you know what you just did? Everyone's gonna get you yo-yos now.
He's the yo-yo master.
Yes. That Christmas, fun times.
The one Christmas I was there and I watched Dylan and Landon get a PS3.
The one Christmas I was there and I watched Nathan get a PlayStation 2.
Man.
And I was like, well, now I feel insignificant because I got a PlayStation 1.
One Christmas I was there and I felt old. I felt stupid because I got a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that Christmas because I'm like, the fuck is he gonna do with a Polaroid?
Take a selfie. I forgot this thing flashes.
Okay, come on, man.
I'm still playing.
I know, we're trying not to... yeah. Trying to just come up with fun stories to fill up the time.
Let's see. I'm thinking of any other fun school stories. Oh, the one time where I got put down on the ground or recess time and got my head sat on.
Who the fuck sat on your head?
Tristan Henry.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a shit ton of sense. Not as bad as the time I buried my glasses in the sand.
God damn it. Is that why I found a random glass?
This was like 11 years ago I buried... No, not 11 years ago, wait. It would have been 20 years ago. Yeah, 20 years ago I buried my glasses.
How deep did you bury them?
3 feet. Deep into the sand.
Where?
Sandbox, the second one over by the yellow tube.
Is it the deeper side?
Yeah, the deeper one.
I found those. You want to know why?
Why?
The years for recess when I was a kid, we dug holes in that area. We dug like a 5-foot deep hole in that area.
Yeah. And you found glasses.
We found those glasses.
Actually, I think we did find my glasses a little while after.
Yeah.
Because they dug them out of the... No, it wasn't from you. It was someone else.
Somehow you buried them again.
Maybe. I don't remember. My memory's a little fuzzy.
Because I found
when it comes
glasses.
to stuff from like 20 years ago.
Okay, maybe it was a child's glasses. Older than us, but... We found glasses digging in the hole. We had like a 20-man operation digging that hole.
We used to do the same thing, actually.
Like an excavator team.
We were like 3rd and 4th grade, we were fascinated with like digging holes. And everyone would just like dig like deep, deep holes. Like super deep. I think one class did like fucking 7 feet.
Do you want to know the scary part about that hole?
What?
People that outside didn't even care what happened. They just left it there.
Well, yeah, the supervisors aren't going to give a shit. It's the janitors that going to come by and look at it and go...
The janitors even left it. That was like a 5-day operation.
Usually Ed's out there going, oh, son of a bitch, not these kids again. I think Ed retired, though, after... A couple of years after we left elementary school. I think he retired. Because I remember he had a retirement party.
Actually, I think it was Jamie and he didn't want to ruin our fun.
Yeah, that was it. Jamie would have been the other one going, oh, for fuck's sake.
Jamie didn't want to ruin our fun, so he just left it.
Well, I guess the kids could die. Who cares?
And I was surprised someone digging deep in the hole while 2 other people were taking the piles up didn't just start throwing piles back in the hole and burying a child. Is this the Golden Age Simpsons? Because I'm about to choke a child.
Did you ever, like, swing so hard on a swing set you can almost, like, tilt the swing set out?
Have you ever jumped so hard off a swing? Have you ever seen your friend jump so hard on a swing set he landed on his back and had started having back problems?
No, I've seen someone land on their arms and break their arms, though.
No, like, literally. Like Michael in, like, 4th grade decided, you know what, let's jump off the swing.
Let's do it.
At like full height going up this way. Let's jump off the swing.
I think I remember someone getting as high as like actually leveling the bar. Like the chain leveled the bar.
I think that's what he did. And then he tried jumping. The swing fell out from under him. And he just... like a nuke.
Yeah. But I remember the one kid like jumped so high. He was like, let's say the swing was like right here. And he's like landing on his arm. Do they still have that one swing set between those 2 trees? Oh my god, that shit was awesome. It was so awesome, we would like sit there and be like, we want to take turns on this one. This is the one where we could grab the branch.
The 2-swinger?
Yeah. Because we could swing so high we could grab the branch and hold on to it.
Oh yeah. Sadly, the last few years of recess for us, we had Lois only. And Lois was a...
fuck. No, what I remember though is like everyone was like into the swing. We'd have like jumping competitions. Like, okay, who could jump the farthest?
They still did that. And if we touched the grass, we automatically won. Basically,
we touched the grass. If you immediately went grass, done.
But you have to actually physically land. If you skid on the sand, they count it as where you landed before you started skidding.
Ah, that sucks. I don't think we had a grass rule on that. I think it was whoever could jump the highest. And
do you want to know a fun thing that's probably started with us?
What?
Like the 6th and 5th graders?
What?
Was, you know the rainbow merry-go-round, right?
Yeah.
We decided, you know what? Why not be fun? Is if we spanned it as fast as we could, and then someone had a ball.
Yeah, we did that before.
And we just...
You think you're original? We did.
No, I was like, maybe, maybe not. But we decided, let's not do a kickball. Let's do like a legitimate basketball for this.
I don't think we used a basketball. I think we used a volleyball.
We used a basketball most of the time.
I do remember we took that big rainbow merry-go-round and we used to play like fucking colors on it. Did you ever play that?
Color tag.
Where like, yeah, you would just like close your eyes, they would spin the merry-go-round and people had to move while it was spinning. And then you would say, going, stop. Blue. Oh, motherfucker.
They still do that.
Yeah.
The metal merry-go-round is broken as shit. Like,
I remember falling off of that one, hitting one of my teacher's legs, and banging my head back on the goddamn merry-go-round.
You know, I'm surprised you guys didn't break that before we did.
We used to have a kid who was an underclassman, he was like a year before us. We'll call him Jordy. You know Jordy. We used to get him to spin it so fucking fast. Because he was so big, he was able to like push it so fast. We used to get him to go so fast that like if we were to let go, we would fling right off of it.
You know, I'm surprised you guys didn't break that before we did though.
I'm surprised as well, actually.
Like a bunch of 6th and 5th graders from my class and the class above us, they decided, let's get as many people as we can on it and spin it as fast as we can.
Okay, see, we weren't that stupid though.
They piled as many people as they could on it and spun it as fast as they could, that it loosened up and broke.
Man, that sucks, because that was where I got my first kiss.
That's where I felt like that was gonna be my first vomit at school.
Yeah, that merry-go-round was where I had my first kiss.
Damn.
So I remember we had to ask, me and my then love interest had to ask Jordy to spin the thing as fast as possible so no teacher could see us. And we leaned in for Switchville. I just remember being so enamored, like, oh my god, when did I not learn about kissing?
When did I go wrong?
Where did I go wrong?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you. Hello, loneliness.
And that sucks, man. That was like the one place where I got my first kiss. My first, my second, my third.
Oh damn. You really liked it there.
Well, it was the one that was faster. Because if we did it on the other one, it was too slow. It was too big and too slow. You couldn't spin it as fast.
Oh no, we broke that sound barrier.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
We broke that sound barrier.
But what I was gonna say was, what I remember afterwards was the one time. I don't remember if this was after we.
So Jordy was the only one that knew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it was like him and AJ and.
And so you weren't friends with the Big Y at this time.
Huh?
You weren't friends with the Big Y at this time.
Big Y. Oh, that Big Y.
You weren't friends with the Big Y at this time.
I wasn't. AJ was. This was like right around the time he was starting to hang out with them. Because I think that was no, actually no, I'm wrong. They didn't know each other. They didn't like hang out yet.
So no, you were not friends with the Big Y.
We know who you're talking about. Yeah. We didn't. Adam didn't start hanging. Oh, why did I say his name? AJ. Thanks a lot.
I didn't even catch it. It was like such a small split. I didn't even catch it.
The guy's name is Adam AJ Lucario. Okay.
Yes, it is.
So, we call him Adam, we call him AJ. Same thing with you. We call you Noah, we call you Janko, because your name is Noah Janko.
NJ.
NJ. NJ, New Jersey.
Never mind. Call me
Janko.
or either one.
Or anime. Hey, anime. Anyway, story. So, AJ didn't meet Yosh until like 2010? I want to say maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere right around there.
So it's a lie for your whole friendship with him?
Huh?
As well as a lie with your
Yes.
whole friendship with them.
Well, that's when he met him. I didn't get to meet him. I didn't hang out with him until maybe a year or two later.
Oh, man. I was almost turning kindergarten when you were friends with him.
We did, well, here's the thing. We always had this, like, three-friend dynamic. Because there was me, the luckless, hapless loser, the underdog. There was him, the smart-ass know-it-all. And then, usually, which would have been Shane, would have filled out the third role as kind of the dumbass.
The jackass.
The wild card, the idiot.
You see, we learned that from Always Sunny. It doesn't work.
The wild card doesn't always work. Well, then when he moved, what the thing was, like, when he left...
I loosened the brakes. Wild card, bitches.
Can I finish? So when he left, we were like, well, shit, now we gotta fill the gap. Who the fuck is gonna be our new, like, third guy? It was kind of like, you know, in South Park. Remember that whole 6th season? They were debating, like, who's gonna be the new Kenny? That's what we had. We kind of had that moment, like, who's gonna be the new third kid to hang out with us? It just can't be Tony, AJ, and blank.
I think that's what most friend groups even now do.
Like, they need someone to fill in those spots when people leave.
Ethan is the jackass dumbass who will do anything for money.
And where are you, the smartass?
I'm the lazy smartass.
The lazy smart... You're the Peter Venkman of the group.
I am the lazy smartass. And then Dylan, surprisingly, is the,
So you'd be the race dance. If you were to go by Ghostbusters standards, you'd be the Peter Venkman, he'd be the race dance. Ethan... What the fuck would Ethan be?
Ethan would be...
Louis Tully.
Yeah. Ethan would be like the wild card if we were going by Sunny standards.
Yeah, by Sunny standards, you'd be the brains, he'd be the wild card, Dylan would be the muscle.
Dylan would be that jackass that would just I'm not dealing with your shit. Come here.
Okay, come.
And then there's the medical loser.
Can I finish?
Yes.
So anyway, I remember when he left, I remember we had that discussion of like, oh fuck, who the fuck is gonna be the third kid now? And we ended up going based on 2 people he recommended for us when he left, which was Anton and Mike, who were cousins. So it kind of worked as like a weird dynamic, like 2 pairs of cousins hanging out as 2 groups of friends. You know, me and AJ are cousins, and then Anton and Mike are cousins. You know, and then we're all friends. That would be a weird thing. It just didn't work out. We tried for like maybe 3-4 months and it didn't work. We were like, something about this is not clicking. And I think after that, that's when we got another friend named, we'll call him Eddie. He was an underclassman. He was like 2 grades below us, Eddie. Nice kid. Really liked the kid. We remember him from like way back. But then he left.
Oh boy.
And then after that we went with Yoshi. That was when AJ said, hey, I've been hanging out with this kid named Yoshi. Should we introduce him to the group? I'm like...
The big Y.
Dude. Why didn't you introduce him to start with? Could have saved us all this hassle of trying to find a third kid to fill the void.
I think the standard for a friend group is minimum 4 now.
We were minimum 3.
Now it's like minimum 4.
3, maximum 5.
And now we're going by Ghostbusters standards.
But by the time Yosh came in, it was like maximum 4. With like the 5th one being like an appendage. 5th and 6th being appendages. So it'd be like me, AJ, Yosh, and then you would have Raiden, or Raid, I guess we'll call him. And then you'd have like Isaiah. We're just trying to make up fake names here. Isaiah. And then, who else would... I guess you would say maybe to a lesser extent, Trev. And, Seth. Maybe to a lesser extent, because those are more of Yosha's friends. But, like, you know, we already knew Isaiah because we were in the same class with his sister. You know? So we already knew these guys for a while. It's just strange talking about this. Strange.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like... the 4-friend group that me and my friends have.
Yeah.
Then there's that random 5th
guy that pops in.
5th guy that pops up once in a while. Just to ruin everyone's role.
I kind of had that same dynamic at work, too, when I worked at the airport. We had, like, the 4 friends. It was like, okay, it's me, Hayes, Richie, and Colleen. Who's that 5th member that pops in from time to time? Oh, you got Chris.
Nah, there's, like, 2 people that pop in from time to time. and they're people from a completely different friend group, and they're just deciding, hey, what's up? That's why friend groups are not a thing in kindergarten. Everyone was friends with each other.
Yeah.
Until people's brains started getting more diverse, and they're like, yeah, no, I don't want to be friends.
I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
I don't like you, but I like these people.
Yeah.
That's like 2nd to 4th. Is that when that starts happening?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be friends with any of you.
You people suck.
But I'll pick these 5, 6 people.
Well, it's weird too, because like after a while you start to like splinter off and make your own groups, and then those groups start to disband and make their own groups, and so on and so on and so forth.
This one mainly stayed tight, except for Dylan. Dylan decided to have a 3-man group on the side, which is him, Landon, and...
I had a brief period where I was split from AJ. That was like 2012 to like 2013. Where like we just kind of split off for a little bit. Other than that though, the friendship had stayed strong for about 20 years.
I just realized...
What?
There was a whole 4 other people popping in and out of the friend. 2 of them stayed longer.
I love how we got into this discussion, by the way. Like, we went from, like, playground memories to friend groups.
2 of them kind of...
This is the weirdest fucking...
2 of them were kind of permanent, though.
Ah, fuck.
And they were the Dylan friends.
You guys still have, like, the milk vending machine at the school, right? The old Got Milk one?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, that shit was the tits when I was in school. I'm serious, like... So the thing was, like, the Got milk machine would have, like, regular milk, chocolate milk, milkshake milk.
Strawberry milk?
Yeah, strawberry milk. It'd be, like, just all these various, like, flavors of milk.
You want to know the one thing that's... I know you probably did for us, but... The school leaves out the extra milks that you don't use for lunch if people don't drink them.
Yeah.
They let them stay on the table for the day. I get thirsty sitting there waiting. I would grab a few of them just...
Yeah, I did the same thing. What I did was, being a couple of guys, we would sit there and agree to, like, splitting it in, like, sections. We'd be like, alright, I'll take 4, you take 4, you take 4. We'll all go to the classrooms with these milks, and we won't say a word to each other about it. Agreed? Agreed. Mm-hmm. So we, like, walk in, formerly, no.
Mr. S.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mrs. S.
I said Mr. S.
Mrs. S. I was trying to think of the former name. Sorry. Oh, formerly Mrs. W. Because we had her class right after lunch. So what we'd do is we'd come in and we'd have like fucking 4 milks sitting on the desk with our books, and we're sitting there and she's going over our lecture and we're just going, you know?
Yeah.
And after a while she's like,
actually, we did have that 5th friend that stayed around for 2 years.
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing though, is like you get, every once in a while you get like that extra friend that comes in, like, why is he here?
Like, there's the extra friend that's nice. Like, the basic friend group is just a bunch of douchebags. But then there's that one random friend that's really nice in the group.
Yeah.
But then they leave.
Yeah.
And that I mean, hit.
Like, me and AJ, like, the thing that kept our friendship fresh for the most part for about 20 years now is we're just unexpected at this point. I think he actually summed it up beautifully when we were on spring break, because we were talking about it. We're like, how do you describe a friendship like ours? Ours has lasted almost 15 years at that point. Like, how do we...
I mean, you're cousins. So.
Yeah, but like, how do you describe that? Like, we're so good that people mistake us as like a gay couple. No joke, it's happened a couple times. Oh, you two, are you like lovers? Like, no, we're friends. We're cousins and friends. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, what we are, and this is like the best explanation he ever gave. What we are essentially is heterosexual life partners. He's like, essentially, we're two straight guys who've hung around each other for so long that we give off the perception that we're gay.
Damn.
Like, that's...
I never really thought of it that way.
That's the way we look at it. Like, we're heterosexual life mates. Like, we've hung around each other for so long, we know every in and out of each other. Well, not like that. Don't get your mind out the gutter. We like know what makes our minds tick. That's what I meant.
It kind of feels like what Ethan has been developing in our friendship. Like,
yeah, but okay, now tell me. Now, do you have a friendship that's lasted about 20 years?
No. Unless you count Dylan, no.
See, Dylan might be the closest thing you would have to something that me and AJ had.
Landon is...
which is a nearly 20-year friendship.
Landon's been developing more of habits of interest I have, but...
See, Landon might be it, though. That's the thing, like... you can't be ashamed of that. No. He may be older than you. AJ's a year older than me, you don't see me bitching about it.
I'm saying, I somehow developed taste.
He's like months older than me, and you don't see me bitching about it.
I somehow developed a taste for a 2011 game faster than him.
Yeah.
And you can probably guess what 2011 game.
Minecraft.
That was a lot longer than that had, wasn't it?
Started in 2009, didn't gain popularity until 2011.
Oh, damn. But no. Oh, no.
What's like game are you thinking of?
It's one that had picked up popularity to like 4 years later.
I can't think of it. You gotta tell me this.
Undertale.
Okay, I'm like, wait, you gotta tell me this stuff.
It didn't pick up really popularity till like 4 years later.
It didn't pick up popularity until 2014.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was in college at that point.
4 to 3 years later.
When Undertale started to really take off. I remember AJ was in Undertale for a while.
Because I learned it was a 2011 game and I was really impressed with that.
And I illegally downloaded my copy of Undertale. I got a hack version.
Tisk.
It was like version 1.0.
And he's only made 2 games on that series.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Well, he's not like people at Activision where they just keep belting out the same fucking series over and over again.
And they're not like people on Steam where they feel like every other few months they need a new game.
We need something new on the page.
Introducing Scott Cawthon.
Well, let's not talk about him.
Let's not talk about him.
He's already in enough shit as it is.
But he was one of those people that
had to have something out almost
had to have
every year.
something out basically every October.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's fandom was fucking huge. You know that, and I know that.
I was in it for a few.
Yeah, I know.
But I got out of it as fast as I could.
I was about to say, I never got into it to begin with because I'm not a jump scare guy.
I have all the games. I have all the mainstream except for one of them.
Which one are you missing?
Ultimate Custom League, like the last one.
Ah.
Unless you count the VR and phone game.
Did you, well, you knew they were making a movie.
Yeah.
Did you know Warner Brothers already did a Five Nights at Freddy's type movie?
What?
Yeah, it's called Banana Splits.
No.
I think it might be on HBO Max.
We may have to watch it.
You're gonna watch it. I already saw it.
Are you too scared of jump scares to do it?
No, I already saw the movie.
I just hate the noise some of those jump scares give me.
Oh yeah, because it's like
It's right near your metal scratching.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The game I'm looking forward, the only game from like Steam I would actually play that I'm actually looking forward to coming on Switch is Doki Doki Literature Club. Natsumi, shut your fucking face. You're just jealous of me. Shut your fucking face. Do I just like it? God, Pookie Senpai, fucking best shit ever.
And
Down to Earth is like the best like online comic, wouldn't you agree?
I've read all of it.
Yeah.
I'm still keeping up to date with it. Hell yeah.
Like the fucking web animations are hilarious with like Game Grumps. Did you beat it?
Yeah.
You got your Flash?
I have HM05. Let me go heal my Pokemon before I put it on either Hoot or...
Hoot password, please! We don't have time for this, Hootie. Jeez, you never want to have any fun.
I could have named him Hootie. Hotty.
Yeah.
I could have named him.
I just wanted to make an Owl House reference, okay? Just like I had done in Imported Monthly. Did you remember that episode? Those 2 episodes, I threw those jokes in there. You there, young delinquent. Those were like last-minute shots I remember throwing in.
You there, young delinquent.
I shall call you friend. And you were supposed to be in those ones, actually.
I shall call you Francois.
Because you were gonna be the kid who was gonna. You were gonna be the person that showed up at my front doorstep. You there, young delinquent. I shall call you Francois, and you should be a minion of my army of dorkness. Come in. Hey guys, this is Tony. I'm recording this after the fact. I'm going to try to fill up a 42-minute audio gap we have here, and the reason we have this audio gap is we actually had to re-record a bit of audio on this. The reason being that there was a little spat between myself and Janko over, well, some petty things, honestly, and we realized it wasn't good for both of our images to keep that in the video, so we decided to go back and cut it all out. So that left us with a 42-minute gap. So I'm actually recording this as we are editing the video right now. We are kind of stuck. I guess I could say in a way we're stuck with what we have. So we're trying to make do with what we got. So I'm going to try to fill this up as best as I can. Try to get us the whole 42-minute mark. I might not. I might. I'll just, I guess, talk about some random shit. So, yeah, Pokemon. It's up there as one of my favorite Nintendo franchises. It's not number 1. I think I'd still place that down with Legend of Zelda. but it is up there. It's I would probably place that number 2 or number 3, depending on how I feel about Mario on certain occasions. So, yeah. So, yeah, wow, this is gonna be a while. It's really hard to try to fill up all this time, you know, especially when you're, you know, doing this during editing and being a one-man show and everything. So, like I said, I will try my best on this. So actually, right now, as we're doing all this, I am actually doing the thumbnail artwork that's going to appear in the and not only the video, but it's also just going to be the thumbnail. Sorry, I'm trying to construct my thoughts right now as I'm doing all this. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I can say on that. Pokemon, like I said, I put it at number 2, number 3, depends on how I feel about Mario on a certain day, but yeah. Wow. So, doing these videos right now has been, what's the word I'm looking for? A little tense, I think, because we're not fully prepared. I think I blame myself on that one. We didn't fully think all this through. But we're trying the best we can. So, as I always tell people, just like, bear with us. We're trying the best we can with the situation we're stuck in. What do we have planned for next session? I can hear you all say. Well, we got a few good episodes planned. I got a couple new games. I got a few games I'm waiting on. In case you haven't heard already. So, you know, we got a lot of good stuff being planned out for next session that I'm hoping we can actually do, because it would be nice to do these episodes. So, will there be any more guest hosts coming in? A guest co-host? Probably not. I think Janko might be the only one to do so far. I mean, the only other option would be to call up friends and say, hey, do you want to do this? And they'd be like, maybe, or we wouldn't find a person's time. I personally would like to get Yoshi on here, because I think he would be perfect for this. I think we could do a lot of stuff Yosh. But that's just small potatoes and stuff like that. So I can only say so much. Oh God, it's hard to fill up this 42 minutes. I got nothing, my brain is completely dead. There's nothing going on deep down inside my head. But, I'll try my best. See, this is why I have someone like Janko with me, because it actually helps me in terms of, having someone to bounce off of. You know, Janko not being here kind of does not. Janko not being here does not help in the slightest. It kind of helps stolt whatever I'm stuck in. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words to look for it, but I can't find the right word. So, having someone like Janko around has been a blessing so far. Janko is a substantial co-host. Do we nip at each other? Of course. Who doesn't nip at each other? But I think the thing is you know, you can only nip at each other for so long before you just finally either say, I've had enough, or you just learn to get over it. Just trying to fill up this time still. Man, just trying to get the thumbnail done as fast as possible, as best as possible. This might actually be what I need. Yep. Yipper noonie. There we go. God, this is 6 minutes already. It's really hard to fill up this time because you're trying to talk about things so you don't have to deal with copyright, because copyright claims suck as much as like getting demonetized. But I mean, you know, hey, you know, what could be worse? Well, going to court would be worse. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It is very late at night. I'm just trying to do this so we have things to talk about. You know, special things, stupid things. Pokemon. Trying to fill it this time. I guess this is kind of a rarity. You get to actually see us producing a video in real time. There's something you don't see every day. I don't know what else I want to give away. We got a lot of stuff planned. You know, something I've been debating on is whether or not to do Zelda for the month. I think I might do it, but I'm not 100% sure. It's I guess it depends on if I can get all the games in time. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else more fun I could talk about. I can't think of anything. So it's really hard to, like, fill up time, you know. Alright. That looks good. Let's put that in our blending options. See if we can make something creepy out of it. Let's see if we can make that black with white coloring. Oh, that looks creepy. See if we can put that in a gradient instead. Not a red gradient, but a gradient. I'll tell you one conversation I wish we would have had was, I wish we would have gotten into the subject of, like, fucking, oh god, I had it was on the top of my mind. I can't think of it anymore. But, something interesting. Nice, interesting topic. But it's no longer on my mind, you know. So. I hope you guys are having fun. This is interesting that you're getting to see all this. So. There we go. Had to fix something. Trying to make up little Easter eggs. Easter egg jokes. They're always fun. It's always fun when you get to hide something in there that you know no one's ever going to come across. It's always fun. Just trying to spell Pokemon. Cannot spell Pokemon names. I'm just very stupid, I guess. Let's see. Back to Bulbapedia. Anime games. Characters, moves, music, species. I don't know where to go. Just go with the grass types. List of Pokemon. There we go. Whoa, look at those Pokemon. I want the Johto region. Gold, Silver, and Crystal Johto region. Chikorita. There we go. It's the one I was trying to find. It's funny because half these characters ended up in oh god, I'm blanking here. Smash Brothers. So I get a kick out of it sometimes when I go, oh yeah, I saw you in Smash. Okay, there we go. Control C, boom, bada bing, bada pow, bada done. Just gotta move you up. There we go. And there we are. So let's just save this one. What do we save it as? Janko, Pokemon, Gold Pokémon Silver. That's the one we'll put in here into our edited file for the timeline. And this is interesting. Like I said, you get to hear how this is all done. It's not a very exciting job. Trust me, I usually do this silent. Where's my pictures? I need here. Art. There we go. Insert new layer. Boom. Just move you to the bottom. Done. And with that, I can put you in a blur. Whole duration. Here we go. Alright, that's looking good. Ah, fuck. It's all looking good, I just need to fill up these 42 minutes. Well, it's either that or I just fill it up with random audio clips or something. Huh. Maybe. Maybe that's something. I don't know. Well, it'll stop you. I don't know. I don't know. Take a dump. I don't know. Go to the bathroom. I don't know. Get a call from old Joe. I don't know. Try to do anything. I don't know. That's fun. So much fun. I guess I could talk about the reason we switched from Super Game Boy over to Game Boy Player. And that was mainly because of two factors. One of the games we knew damn well was not going to work with the Super Game Boy. And two, the Super Game Boy started to act a little glitchy on us. So we don't know if it's the cartridge or if it's just the system. We don't know. We don't know. I'll have to take another look at it eventually, and we'll see what happened. It may have been the cords, it may have been the system, it may have been the console itself. I'm not sure, but it was something. So, folks, this has been like the longest 42 minutes ever. Have you noticed that? This has been like really freaking long. But hey, we need to get done. So no skin off our back. We just go into our social medias and we update our stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. Do 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 do. I mean, I could sing something, fill the time. I don't know if I got anything I can sing. Yeah, I hum a little tune from time to time. It helps me calm down, and it helps me kind of relax and recollect my head, I guess. This is the word I'm looking for. I see you're a man of culture, folks. You come here asking for the spicy deets. Well, let me tell you, the next episode of Game-O-Rama we have in the pipeline you're gonna love. We're parodying a TV show to talk about a subject that the TV show would have probably talked about had it been out 20 years ago. That's all I could say. It's another N64 episode. That's pretty much it. That's all I could really say. You know, Imported Monthly come back? Well, Imported Monthly is still on hiatus, sadly. I would love for it to come back, but it probably will never come back. Until I can find the right amount of time and hopefully the right circumstances to bring it back. Trust me, I'd love to bring it back. I would. But I can't. There we go. Promotions are up. They're ready to go. And one last thing. I gotta double check to make sure. Our images are still, yep, they're still the same. Alright. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to. Today we're going to be talking about Zelda. I don't know why I went there, but that was funny. Just trying to, again, fill up time. It's fun. It's fun to fill up time. Time is irrelevant around here nowadays. With the pandemic, time has been a thing of irrelevance. Fuck. The whole spat was petty, and we felt like, again, it didn't fit, so we decided to just cut it. And so I'm just here to fill up the 42 minutes of time that are needed. Let me tell you, filling up 42 minutes is kind of a bitch, because I usually don't talk that much. But when I do, you know, it's usually to the extent of me talking to someone else, or me talking to myself. It's something. I don't often like to say it's perfect, but it's something. Let's see here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Just finally finishing up the thumbnail, not the promotional thumbnails. Okay, let's change that back to white. And there we are. Okay. Everything's working out great. Fantastic. This is ready to go. Sebez. Savaswantha. Oobity-doobity-doo. Abba-doobadoo. Om-be-lappy. Shoobadoo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, that's all set. So now we just sit here and fill time. That's pretty much it. That's it, boy. We just sit here and we've got to fill up another 19 minutes. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. Waiting on the fucking Namco Collection. Keep wishing it would just come in early. I feel like if it came in early, I would just be super freaking happy right now. But it's not, so I'm not happy. I'm conflicted. I mean, Zelda Wind Waker HD is gonna be, not Wind Waker, Skyward Sword HD is gonna be coming in. I got that as a birthday gift, so that was actually what the spat all started about, was Zelda Skyward Sword HD, because he was upset he wasn't getting a copy, and I was. Even though I asked for it for my birthday, but that's entirely irrelevant at this point. that's irrelevant. So, I feel like we got a lot of good stuff out of this one, though, post the squad. But we did talk a lot about past experiences with friends and stuff, and old memories from school. I talked about my first kiss. Usually never brought that story up, but I did. First kiss is something that everyone remembers. But they don't often like to talk about. So. Anything else I could think of off the top of my head to fill up this time? Can't think of much, honestly. I mean, went to Zoo Atlanta, went to the Ozark Zoo here in Georgia, and those were fun. Getting to see all the tigers and the bears and the monkeys. I got the pictures with the red pandas, because I like red pandas, they're adorable. I would never do well with a podcast, I've realized. Like, if this was a podcast, this would be like dead air podcast right now. Because I would have to have something to talk about. I'd have to have like a list of subjects to discuss. And I've got little to nothing. Nothing. I mean, there's a few things in the gaming news sector that I could talk about, but I honestly don't want to talk about them, because talking about them would be kind of pointless. The Amico's one thing. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, because it feels like a kind of stupid idea that Tommy Tellerico came out with at the top of his ass. I don't know, I'm just kind of blabbering here. The point I'm trying to make is that fuck. It's hard to fill up this time. It's really hard to fill this up. Because the thing is, like, I hear everyone else say, like, oh, it's easy when you're doing a podcast, because no one sees your face, and so you can say whatever you want, and no one's gonna realize it's you. Yeah, true, but like at the same time, like, how do you fill up that amount of time? You gotta have like that huge fucking list of shit that you can talk about. And granted, a lot of people can have a list of shit to talk about. I mean, I could sit here and make a list of shit to talk about. I could talk about fucking seeing all the Harry Potter movies and coming to the unanimous agreement that Harry Potter's 1 through 4 are good, but 5 through 8 are kind of a bore. Yeah, I could say that. Because in my mind, it's true. I like the first 3 a lot, and 4 is kind of okay to me. 5 is awful. 6 is meh. 7 and 8 are... That's all I could say about that. That's all I could legitimately say. This is coming from someone who loves the Back to the Future trilogy. I like 1 and 2, but 3's kind of it's an okay movie. It's not my personal favorite out of the 3. 1's still my personal favorite. 2 is a really close second. So, I mean, I could talk about anything if I wanted to. I could talk about how the Sonic Gems collection doesn't have the Sonic the Fighters game working on its disc. Yeah. I could talk about a lot of things. I'm just trying to kill this time as best as possible. I mean, there's a lot of things in my collection I can definitely talk about here. I'm looking at it right now, actually, as I'm recording this. And a lot of stuff I can talk about. PlayStation Classic. I spent $60 on. Actually, I didn't even spend the 60. I think I spent $100 on that one. I got it like fucking 4 months after launch. And I was like, oh, cool, I got it. It's the last one. And I was like, wow, I made a big mistake. I just remember feeling that way. Like, I made a huge mistake on this one. Talk about the fucking Link figurine. Or not the Link figurine, the Link. Well, actually, yeah, I can talk about the Link figurine, because that one came straight from Japan. And I got that as a gift from my foreign exchange student sister. But the Link plushie next to it was one I came across at the estate sale, and I ended up getting from that sale for like $5, I think. And it's funny because it's the same one that I would often see when I was walking through Troy back in New York. I was heading over to the game shop. I would see it in the window. In fact, I think Janko used to call it his little buddy. I have my freaking classic Sonic Knuckles and Tails figurines over there. So I'm a fan of the classic era of Sonic. I like Sonic from like the classic era up to the end of the Dreamcast era. Like, that to me is good Sonic. It's like everything from Sonic 1 to Sonic Adventure 2 is good. Sonic Heroes is kind of an okay game. It's kind of meh for me. I would kind of place that as maybe that's the outlier. Like if I was to say, is there extension? There's an outlier within the range. Sonic Generations probably would be another outlier. I haven't played Lost World yet, but Unleash is good. Not good. Unleash is okay. Colors is really good. Colors, I'm looking forward to Colors coming out on the Switch. So I want to get that. So Colors is another outlier that I really like. Sonic 06 sucks. I think that's just well-known fact. Sonic and the Black Knight. Sonic and the Secret Rings is bad. Sonic and the Black Knight is bad. And Sonic Forces is a meh. It's like a really low meh. It's teetering on bad, but I can just give it a meh or a pass. I got my Disney figurines over there, my Mickey's Christmas Carol and my DuckTales 2017 set. I have both those because, well, I'm a fan of Scrooge McDuck, and bada bing, bada boom, those are the only two sets that have Scrooge McDuck in them. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Fucking Cash Paducah, my Crash Bandicoot figurine, I got the Action Replay sitting there, my classic issues of Game Pro and Nintendo Power, my special Namco insert to try to sell me on things. Here, you need a copy of a One Punch Man, or you need a copy of My Hero Academia. I may need it, but I don't necessarily want it. If I look 2 shelves down, boom, there's my entire American game collection. I keep the American and the Japanese games separate. It helps me better organize them. And I think the only funny thing I could say, looking at the collection right now, is it's funny to note that Switch is separate from this. But I got the Switch on their own separate, like, shelf, in their own separate area, because there's no room for Switch games at this moment. I'm trying to keep this separated out as best as I can. Until I eventually get over the Switch, which probably will be never. Yeah. Or until Nintendo says, hey, you do need to upgrade to a new Switch, and I go, oh great, thank you Nintendo. Thank you Daddy Nintendo, that's what I needed. Fuck. If I look over at my Japanese collection, I just sit there and go, haha, look at all those games. I will never get through all of them. I have a huge stack of Famicom games that I can't play now, because I don't have a working Famicom, or a Famicom disk system. That's like 39 games I can't play. 39, 40. There's other stuff where, like, I would love to play it. I'd love to play it on this show, but I can't. Because I just don't have any methods of doing it. Fuck, I'd love to play some more DS games on this show, but I don't have any methods of doing that. There's no fucking possible way I could do this. The only way I could think of would be to fuck, my brain just stalled. Would be to get a capture card mod done for my 3DS. Which, I'd love to do that, but I'm not spending a shit ton of money to do that. I'd also have to figure out something for the Wonder Swan, and eventually the Neo Geo Pocket, and... oh, actually the Neo Geo Pocket's easy. Half the game library is over on the Switch. Same thing with the fucking Gmod collection, or the Gmode collection. That's also, most of it's on the Switch. And I got that all saved under like a wish list on my Japanese Switch account. God, it's so fun to say that. I have a Japanese Switch account. It is. I look down at my fucking mangas. I got like all, I got the first 6 volumes of Dr. Slump. I got 3 of the big Zelda manga collections. I got all of Azumanga Daioh. I got first 4 volumes of Interspecies Reviewers. Yasuri Yatsura Volume 1, Nazca Volume 1. Keep all the Shonen Jumps on the side, including all my imported manga. If I look one level down before that, there's all the Japanese tapes, the Blu-rays, the DVDs, that's pretty much it. I got like 9 Pokemon tapes. I got like 9 times 3. I got 27 episodes of the original series on tape. I got like 2-3 episodes of Dragon Ball GT. I got all of Dragon Ball's Season 1 and all of Dragon Ball Z Season 1 and 2. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to fill up this time. I look up on the top. I go, oh yeah, I got Ring Fit Adventures, and I got Famicom Detective Club Collector's Edition. So that's the only physical fucking release I could get of that game. Thank you, Nintendo. You really know how to disappoint your fans. Yeah, Nintendo knows what we like over here. Seriously, this would have been a fun set to at least do a limited release in the US for. I was happy to get it through PlayAsia, though. God, I really wish PlayAsia would actually sponsor me. That'd be fun. Get a PlayAsia partnership and be able to talk about a lot of imports I got through PlayAsia. It would be like loads of fun. I don't think anyone from PlayAsia will be listening though, and if they are, you have my information, you can message me. Right. Looking at my Funko Pops and I'm thinking, wow, I really downsized that, and I did. I downsized from like, I think 40 Funko Pops down to 10. Like I had 40 at one point, then I downsized to 10. I feel like this is something I'll probably talk a little more in detail about maybe tomorrow night's episode with Janko, but it's a funny situation when you have to say, all right, time to downsize. I sold those all off though, and I think I made like a couple bucks off of it. Gotta think about what else I got sitting there. A Japanese GameCube, a Kirby plush, Bumblebee, Cal Maria. Got a lot of Cal Maria stuff. Isabelle. Is Isabelle a bell? It's fun to collect a lot of shit. I got a lot of like Nintendo Power sitting down there on the bottom. A lot of them. I think I have every issue from like 2000. I want to say maybe 2008 to 2012. It's like 4 years worth of issues I got sitting down there. Also got my Philips CDI that somewhat works. I don't know, I haven't fully tested it. I don't have a CDI game to test it with. And I'm worried about the fucking battery. You know, the battery they tell you about that keeps all the vital information that can just die out. Thank you, Guru Larry. Hello, you. My name is Guru Larry. This is fun. Fuck off things put on me bum. Fuck. Fucking Game Gear over there. I haven't really touched that since I bought it. I was also hoping I can get like a TV tuner adapter for it so I can hook that up and play Game Gear games on here. Or at least more Game Gear games. I got more. I got like 2 games so far, but I want to get more. I want to get like Puyo Puyo and Monster World for it eventually. I also want to get Magic Knight Rayearth 1 and 2. My Japanese VHS tapes. All surprisingly Japanese documentaries, dramas, and old shows. But no, like, anime. I usually never get that. Like, when you're recording stuff, don't you want to record something fun? Where's the people that, like, record the anime? I really wish those people would come out of the woodworks to say, we're selling our recorded anime collection for like $50. I paid like $50 for 6 tapes, and not one of them had a bit of anime on it. It was just dramas and all that. Like old shows and documentaries and award shows and all that stuff. I mean, it's fun because you can at least still look at like all the Japanese commercials and go, these came out in the mid to late 90s. But like it kind of spoils the good humor for a lot of people. It's like, oh yeah, there's no anime on this. Why did you buy the tape? I mean, yeah, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's a good possession to have. Really good. Let's say I think of like the Mario Kart home live circuit cars. Really fun thing to have. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. That's pretty much me filling up this time. I'm going to leave the 2-minute silence. And we'll then cut back to audio from me and Janko. So this is Tony. And yeah, let's fade in, everyone.
Oh, thank God.
What? Woo!
I'm glad Chikorita can learn it.
Woo!
Who gave me a heart attack?
We went through all this for nothing?
Who decided, you know what, I don't want to fucking learn this. Tell me later.
I'm not ready for this yet.
Yeah,
Thank you, Daddy.
Who decided to go, yeah, fuck you.
We got a lot of time to fucking fill, you realize that?
Yeah, I know.
Because we gotta catch up because of unforeseen things. Well...
Oh, look at this! Oh, no, it's dark. What am I gonna do?
We flash them.
Oh, no. I need to find the easy move. Oh, no. What am I gonna do? It's so dark. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Are you trying to figure this out now?
It's the first one. Remember
Yeah.
that. What am I gonna do?
Oh no! It's me! I feel like we could have done this in the dark if we had just remembered all this shit.
That would have been impossible.
Just imagine fucking doing that though
look
in
at the
the
new
dark.
Zubat sprite.
Ah!
What am I gonna do?
Oh no!
There goes my chances of catching a Zubat.
There they went.
There she go.
First off, thank you for referencing something that we were trying to like fill up the time to get to that point.
You're welcome.
Now I gotta try to splice around this.
Why?
Because now I gotta explain that there's gonna be a fucking big gap of like silence. You realize this, right? Regardless of what we do.
Where?
Where do you think? It's gonna be that moment now.
Yeah, and we have to refill it.
Either it's going to be filled with silence, or we would have to pop in with more additional material.
Could. Unless you want to explain.
No.
You don't want to explain?
No, because they're already going to sit there and go, well, wait, this is already off. How the fuck are you talking about Zubat when you haven't seen a Zubat? So, I guess at this point we'll pretend that this is near the end already. I'm Geodude and I throw rocks.
Oh, I remember you talked about the Gen 1 sprite for Geodude.
Looks like I'm holding the bottle.
Of B.
Yeah. Well then. Shabina. You caught a Geodude.
You called me a pig.
You call me a pig. I got the right to kick you in the ass.
Oh shit, cricket day. Yeah.
Oh shit, look at me go.
It's really we give Danny DeVito suction cup man treatment.
Oh, look, I botched my toe. Oh, that's a bot.
Oh, that's a botched toe.
What the fuck?
Do you know what that says?
No.
Ass.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm climbing your tower. What the fuck does it look like? Why my tower? Why not your tower?
You're delaying my plans to bomb America.
Hey, I wrote you a song.
What?
Goes a little something like this. Do. Fuck you.
Did I just circle around without surf?
Yes. Guess what you get to learn?
Geodude.
Charmeleon.
Geodude.
Geodude.
Okay. Flash.
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
I remember I remember the day of assembly for my last day of school. I remember when we were going up to get our AV class awards.
Why is Jazz here?
I don't know. Thank you for ruining the continuity, though. This was gonna be something that was gonna play before the stuff went to light. Because I was gonna cut around like that. But now we're not. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, what I remember was, when we were going up to get our AV club pins, I tripped on the stage. I remember slipping on the stage like, whoa! And everyone's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Here's your pins, boys. Thank you for doing the stuff. Yeah, thank you for not letting us be creative once again. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I remember when they gave me the award for Senior of the Year. I'm like, holy shit!
We're doing it, boys.
No, what I just remember was like, I was like shocked because I'm like, oh, I know who it's gonna be. It's either gonna be the tall one, the funny one, or one of the sports stars. Nope, it's you. It's like, what? It's time to put it, boys. Do. How's that fucking meme go?
Which one?
When something dies. You know which one I'm talking about when they're dancing with the casket. I fucking get a kick out of that every time. Imagine placing Tetris music around that.
I think there is a remix of that. If you want to look at later, the song's called Astronomer. At least that's what I can remember it as. This is a Suludo, isn't it? Suludo?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm gonna flash your bitch ass.
How did Sandstorm go again? Well, it's getting late, man. Figure out where to go next, or?
Nope.
Or are we stuck?
I'm stepping on a castle.
I think this is supposed to be a mini game, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Oh my god, it's a fucking puzzle. This is Gilbert Godfrey. I'm pissing and shitting and coming all over.
Nice.
I'm sorry, that was the first thought I had in my laugh. I asked this fucking laugh towards it. Ah, fuck. What are you trying to build exactly?
Thing.
A Charmeleon?
A hieroglyph. A hieroglyph.
Well, I'll let you try it if you can't get it. I mean, it's a Dratini.
I think that's what it is, actually. No, it's not, actually.
In actuality, it's not a Dratini. It's a Caterpie.
What am I gonna do?
Look at me go with no ideas. Nope. Got some stuff up there too. Can always work with that. Get along that. Is that an Arbok?
No. It's not an Arbok. Okay, I know what I have to do. Wait, I know what I have to do now.
There we go. Do.
Now what do I do?
That's it. You solved the mystery. DuckTales. Woohoo.
Race cars, lasers, airplanes, it's a...
Alright, opinion. Who had the better launch pad? Chuck McCann, 80... Or not Chuck McCann,
Did you ask me
Terry McGovern, 87? Or Beck Bennett, 2017? On the ground! If it has wings, I could crash it. Oh.
It's an unknown.
Thank you once again for breaking the contract.
You already broke it.
Yeah, and I get to just cut around it. This is gonna be like bits and pieces fucking scattered everywhere.
I want this. I want to catch this.
I want your face.
Oh, I think I can catch it with this. It's a level 5. It's in yellow.
And it's in piss yellow.
You know, this is why the Game Boy Color Pokemon games are some of my favorites.
It's in PP yellow. Man, imagine if we were playing this on the... Oh! You don't have that many Pokeballs left. You gotta go out to the shops and buy some more, boy.
I have to buy more balls.
Gotta buy more balls, boy.
Don't kill it. Don't kill it. This is a rare chance. Don't kill it.
Oh!
Did he escape?
Yes.
Come on, encounter another one.
Mama. Just lost again.
Just lost an unknown. It's a different one.
Found one that looks the same. Maybe he's played by David Blaine.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of fucking editing with this one tonight.
Flash.
In the pan. Hey. Alright, I think he's low enough that you can catch him.
He's in red now.
I think the audience is gonna figure out that we had to cut something. There's gonna be a lot of silence. Maybe we'll fill it up with Pokemon music or something. Or I'll just give some like late night like during editing fucking commentary.
You wanna know what you gotta do?
What?
Just fill it with that one SpongeBob song. The winner takes all.
Yeah, I think I get copyright claim for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is when they started implementing the 200s in Pokemon Pokedex.
Yeah. There you go. Now where to?
The save button.
Alright, we're calling it here?
Yes.
Alright then, folks. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. We got a little farther than we did last time with the other game, but hopefully Crystal will make up for all that. So, this is... Well, I guess we're still playing.
Oh no, I just moved.
Well, yeah, but we had a good spot where we could end it.
Oh yeah.
If you would have just, like, not moved.
We can end it after catching.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations.
At one point, I'm probably gonna try and make a team full of unknowns.
Your team is full of unknowns. Congratulations.
Unknowns are a fun Pokemon. You barely know what they are. Oh, I don't even have a Pokeball.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't. I'm the one playing.
I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins. Alright then, so yeah, we killed another one. So, this is Tony.
And Janko.
Signing out. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.